Seven Seas licenses world's fastest level up light novels. My sister the cat more manga. Also no longer human in another world. The night blooms behind castle walls. Got Papa. Seven Seas announced on Wednesday that he has licensed the world's fastest level up light novel series, as well as the My Sister the Cat No Longer Human in Another World. The night blooms behind the castle walls. And Got Papa at the works at home manga. Seven Seas released the first volume on Nakato Yamata and Fame's world's fastest level up light novel series physically early digitally in November. The company described the story. It has been 20 years since Dungeon began appearing all across the world, an incident that coincided with humanity receiving supernatural abilities, all of which transfer our everyday life into a living RPG. Rina Mani is one of countless people plundering dungeons with a dream of getting rich quick with his unique skill. Rina is far from capable, though, and is quickly written off as a weak adventurer. However, one day, his skill evolves, taking a new form that allows Rin to break the dungeon system and level up at warp speed. With his new power make him the strongest adventurer in the world? Seven Seas released the first volume of Senko's My Sister the Cat manga physically digitally in January. The company described the story. After losing his mother at a young age, Nicola is taken in by family friends, who happens to be a couple of human-sized walking, talking cats. Not only though his new parents have paws, tails, and fury-pointed ears, but now he also has an adorable little sister, Neneko-chan. As a high schooler, he's integrated into her household, and his precocious adopted sister has fully accepted him as her big brother. Whether she's showing him things she brought home from elementary school, persistently asking him to play with her mouse toy, or waking him up at the same early hour every morning for breakfast, life with this charming feline family is never dull. Seven Seas released the first volume on Hiroshi Noda and Takahiro Wakamatsu's No Longer Human in Another World manga physically and digitally in October. The company described the story: an adventurer in another world with cute girls by your side and video games like powers. Sounds like an anime fan's dream, right? Not so for an iconic author Osamu Dazai, who would quite literally refer to drop dead. Vegas I haven't been invited yet when he gets yanked into another world in 1948. Really, all the fantastical adventure he keeps running into is just getting in the way of his poetic dream of finding the perfect place to die. But no matter how much he risks his hide, everything seems to keep turning out okay. Full of miserable hero like no other in this cheerfully bleak isekai comedy. Seven Seas released the first volume of Masanari Yotoka's The Night Blooms Behind the Castle Walls manga physically, digitally in January. The company described the story. Rosa dreams on taking up arms and protecting the people as a courageous knight. But in order to achieve this, she must first become a square, and those duties around the castle are much less glorious. One moment she's caring for horses in the stable, the next she's chopping a huge pile of firewood or battling a mountain of laundry. And of course, she must also be ever ready to assist the knight she serves. So her tasks in this role may seem mundane. Other important steps in her journey to become a knight worthy of legend. Rosa will face every challenge with the heart of a hero. Seven Seas released the first volume on Otakata's Gap Papa, Daddy at Work and at Home manga physically and digitally in February. The company described the story. His colleagues and work see him as handsome, cool, and distant. But the moment he's back home, this frosty-looking salaryman shows his true colors as a doting father and husband, playing silly games with his young daughter, showing kisses and his beloved wife. What a gap between his appearance and behavior. This sweet full-color manga about a wholesome family is sure to warm your heart. The manga will be in full color.